What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Total War Warhammer, where in the previous episode, we had just absolutely stolen somebody else's bits. We took their shit, they were in the area, and we said, hey, your shit is now our shit, and we shall use it to have super killer orcish parties with our big stompy boots. It's kind of weird how nothing grows in orcish lands. I don't know, you figure there'd be a few more trees or something out here. Something to make it at least a little bit more acceptable with regards to the aesthetics, but no. We decorate with bone, stone, and that's it. If you like anything else, you're on your own. So what I'd like to do right now... Let's see, he's resupplying. And because... Oh, he's got 3 turns until he's replenished. Okay. So maybe I'll leave him here. My biggins needed a little bit of help to make them feel better. We took Valia's Sorrow, which is pretty sweet. It helps out. It gives us a little bit of cash. I'm not a huge fan of the horde piles and things like that. It kind of just seems like a minor thing to me. But maybe we'll develop this place to be a cash farming extravaganza, and then we'll just ignore it otherwise. Like, everything in here will basically be like bits piles, gold piles, and raiding stashes. And then we'll worry about other stuff later on. I don't know. I would like to add a few more garrisons, but we gotta wait till the population tops off. And so, oh, Azog the Slaughterer got another level. So the difference here, it took me a minute to realize this. If you want to select the town, you click the town. If you want to click the army that's inside the town, you click the flag. I didn't realize that for an embarrassingly long amount of time. I was using another menu to get to my armies once they went into towns and stuff like that, just because it was quicker than sitting here and clicking around. We can do, let's make our... I don't know how much 3% weapon strength is going to help. We could add more ammunition for our missile infantry too, but 3% of like 24 is probably like 1 round or something like that, if that. That's if it rounds upwards. So, yeah, that seems alright. Let's wait and see what happens with regards to our foreign relations. And honestly...
Rival power comes to parley, demanding a change in your mutual relations. Consider
no more war, but we'll be back. Well, if you're going to be back, why would I declare peace with you? This is actually kind of a strange thing, because in the narrative, we're supposed to be like arch rivals with the Red Fangs. We're supposed to hate each other, and yet they are suing for peace right now. Now, chances are that this is a bit of a foot drag, because they know they're going to lose right now. Their faction strength is 39. Maybe suing for peace would be a decent idea right now, and then focusing in other directions. For example, we could go after Scabby Eye. Yeah, we could go after Scabby Eye. That wouldn't be too bad. We could go after Crooked Moon. Crooked Moon does not appear to be a fan of us. I just wanted to see what that overlay button did. I saw a new button that I hadn't clicked yet, and so I wanted to play around with it. You don't want to go to peace. No, I'm gonna decline the peace offering. We don't want to be at peace with anybody right now. We want to, like, fight as hard as we can. Orcs do not do well in times of peace because your fightiness meter falls off. And then right about the time that your fightiness meter falls off and you're losing units left and right to attrition, what'll happen is somebody else will declare on you because they see you weakening, and then they come after you. And so, it is what it is. This offer was a one-off. Now you's gonna get it. This settlement must be broken if by Gork's fists. Put it to the torch, but only after you've taken all of its valuables for the bosses. Shiny pal, where is Dringo Rakka's? Oh, okay. So I guess that is a dwarvish camp from the looks of it. How long do you have until you're replenished? This would also be a really, really, really good time to turn this warband into, like, a force to be reckoned with. Black Crag, do you have anything going on right now? No. Black Crag has got many, many turns until we're going to be able to upgrade. Well, actually, we've got 1 surplus, but it's going to be a while before we get to add another building. I could go after Iron Rock, but I'll just recruit for right now. I think I've got enough melees to last us for a bit. I'll probably just pick up a couple of cheapy units, since I gotta wait 2 turns for the biggins to get better anyways. Can I add anything else to that docket, or is that gonna make me take even longer? Yeah, that looks fine to me. I mean, I guess I could go with more archers if I really, really wanted to. Sure, why not? This army is just full of, like, I guess, poorly trained brutes just swinging and bashing at things. But that's orcs in general. It gives you that winds of magic thing all the time. I don't really pay attention to it anymore. One more turn, he'll be replenished, and then we'll be back on the warpath. Back on the wall to go after me foes. And sweep their chimneys all day long. Okay, so down this way, we've got a neutral army of Crooked Moon. What I would like to see, though, is so where does Crooked Moon's territory... Let's see here. On the strategic map, Red Fangs have something down there. If I go after Iron Rock, I can virtually guarantee you they're going to sweep in from the south, and they're going to try and take what we have down here. Realistically, it may have been a better plan to take Iron Rock first, then push south, instead of cutting their lands in half like this, because that does put us in a weird situation, and so I'm thinking maybe we'll cede Valia's Sorrow for right now, and we'll go after Iron Rock, and we'll just hope that they can't... I mean, this is going to be a really easy conquest for them, but we can reconquer it after the fact, too. It's not that big of a deal. What they can easily conquer, we can easily conquer back. And so anyways, there's somebody up here in Iron Rock that we need to deal with right now.
A strategic overview can be useful in such uncertain times, sire.
Your warriors range deep into hostile lands, but all is not well. There are dark omens abroad, as if the shadow of some horned god was watching from the evil moon above. The army is fettered by Moorsleib's glare. Okay. There's two moons in Warhammer. It's Moorsleib and Mansleib. There's a normal moon, and then there's a green moon. When the green one affects the powers of chaos, when it, like, basically the moons, they become dominant, and one of them becomes submissive, one of them becomes dominant, back and forth at any given time. And so when the chaos moon is largest, magic is at its most powerful, and chaos is at its most powerful. And when the other moon falls back and the normal moon is out in front, it usually means that weird things are no longer afoot. We can risk Wrath, or we can get War Favor. I'm going to get War Favor because it's a useful thing to have. It helps out with our morale long term. 1,500 gold is not that bad anyways. Let's go ahead and attack Iron Rock. Now we can either starve this little bitch out, or... I wonder how long it'd take us. That garrison's not too bad. I may just invade. It depends how long it's going to take us to starve them out. Sometimes it is advantageous.
If I don't like what you say, Mork will be eating your guts tonight.
Peace with orcs. I doubt it, but we offer it anyways, despite our ancestors' scorn. Dude, that's a baller-ass gem you got on your helmet right there. Man. If only my hat had a gem on it like that, I would fear for my safety in many different neighborhoods. However, it would still be badass for the time being. Like, while you're rocking that thing, be walking down the streets like dunk 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 dunk. People be like, "Damn, what a badass! He's got a giant gemstone. He's rocking it on that RVCA hat." Yup. I accept the peace treaty because you're outside my boundaries, and I don't think you could affect anything that I do.
And yabbering time. Looks like we're gonna talk for now.
You gonna give us some shiny stuff or what? Hell no. I'm not gonna pay you money for a non-aggression pact. I'll be after that ass, son. You don't want to come after me. We's the Greenskins and we make no agreements with nobody. We's coming for you, little teeth smashers. Whew. That voice takes it all out of me. It's just too much. Let's go take our bitch from Iron Rock. You little gits is about to get crumped. What is this? Turns remaining until they settle. Turns in. Okay. So basically what you can do is you can encircle and you can just wait. And what happens when you do that is that they run out of supplies. And when they run out of supplies, then they start to starve. So their armies start to go down by like 10% every little bit. Once they are lowered down enough, eventually they will sally up to fight you on the final turn, but it makes everything easier. Because we can sack this so easily, I'm just going to auto-resolve it. I see no point. Like, I don't get why we would waste a bunch of time trying to fight a normal battle when it's not even a battle that's worth our attention right now. I will occupy, I guess. So there it is. Gorfang refuses to come out of his keep. We gotta fight him, and so we captured it. So there's 1,000 for the old treasury.
Our Wolf Rider scouts report a force of dwarfs to the north, isolated from the safety of their hold. Slaughter them, and news will soon spread of your intent to break open the mountains.
You what, little stunties in me lands? We're coming after you, little stunties. We're coming to crump you with me chopper.
So let's go fight some stunties, yeah. Actually, I need to manage this. Oh, shit balls. I need to repair stuff. Oh, no, they've got population surplus. What? Hell yeah. Okay, so go ahead and build that right there. They are kind of unhappy with us right now, though, so we may want to... Let's see here. Conquest from next turn. Yeah, we may want to leave somebody stationed there for a little bit. See if we can ease... Oh, Asgag the Slaughterer has yet another skill point. Huzzah. Has he gained any traits or anything? Untrustworthy. Check your pockets after talking to him. They may be a few crowns lighter. He's also a Slaughterer. Wyverns is good for one thing. Eating, smashing, smelling, and flying. So he's got a leadership effect of +5, so that's pretty cool. That's helpful. He's got the Forbidden Rod. He's got the Feather Foe. I think we could also have the Potion of Healing if we really wanted it. Replenishes the HP of combatants, like in an AoE, like around me. Oh, it replenishes his HP, but that still might be a good thing considering how frequently I use him as like a main part of my attack strategy. Next turn. What? Thought I assigned the point. Oh, I didn't assign the point. We will go for Blade Master on this turn since we haven't gotten to level 8 yet. Once we start getting the stuff for life leeching and we can start playing around with the real spells, we'll start messing around with those stuff. Get back here. Okay, so that one makes it so that we might be able to rally. I think that's the same thing as rally from previous games, where when your guys start to break, you can click your little ability, it's like, and it gives them like 30% of a morale meter real fast so that you can keep them from breaking. 5 melee attack sounds pretty good because his melee attack is not that good. I'd like him to be a little bit stronger. At the end of the day, he's basically kind of magey. About as magey and about as intellectual as an orc can be, all things said and done. Really, Red Fangs still have not come after us yet. All right, I'm gonna go fight with the dwarves then, because we got time to beat down some stunties real fast, make ourselves a nice little robe out of their beards. We're actually gonna fight this one because this battle could get hectic. They've got gyrocopters, they've got the Thugni, Heldor. Okay, so we've got things that we got to deal with. We cannot auto-resolve a quest battle, so let's go ahead and fight this one. I think this plays into our storyline somehow, but I don't recall. Every now and again, it'll ping up like optional battles that you probably should fight that just like stay there for a while. I wasn't aware that I wasn't gonna auto-resolve it. I feel like I auto-resolved the last couple on you guys. Oh, we don't get a speech? Speech. No, we didn't get a speech. Sometimes you get a speech right here. On my last campaign, I got a speech right here where he was like, "We's gonna crush those little stunty gits and take their teeths so we can spend them on, I don't know, fungal beer or whatever." That's what they drink. They drink fungus beer. We've got a pretty big army right now. It doesn't even fit in our deployment zone. That's actually kind of funny. Alright. So we will have frontline, got me stickers, a thin line of spearmen to be reinforced by these right here. That leaves us with these two, who will be kept in reserve. Even though they don't really fit, they'll be kept in reserve along this flank. And these guys will be kept in reserve along this flank. As far as archers go, I don't really care. We can have them wherever, and I'd be totally happy with it. I mean, archers in general, you would want them to be kind of closer so they could fire, but they've got better range. I'll probably keep cavalry in reserve over here too. And who have I forgotten? I've forgotten my Biggins. Biggins, you're going to hold this flank right here. on this side, just in case. And that should be, I think, everybody deployed. Formation's rough, but I've got limited deployment space, so let's go ahead and step them on forward. Let's get this fight moving. Because they are going to reinforce.
You heard him, let's smash up the stunties.
Basically, I just want to get archers into range so that they start taking damage. Continue. Yep, you're going to suffer some hits here. Such is the way things go when we charge the enemy. Alright. So they've got some digger type units. They may be able, just a little bit closer. We are going to take a tiny bit of damage here by comparison. Orc boys, you guys are responsible for the catapults. Let's go ahead and we're going to send them in first. These guys are going to shore up the flank. You there. You there. Archers are going to be responsible for, yeah, the ranged battle is going very well for us right now. We are dropping orcs left and right. Why do the orcs have sparks flying off? I'm sorry, the dwarves. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of... I had to protect that flank while they go after the catapults on that side. In the meantime, spider riders are force we won't divide her. However, if you do not listen, I'll deride you, because we're the Orkies. The bestest Orkies in the world. Orcs are a musical people. A very, very musical people. Now, as these flanks fold, we will have plans. You guys get the catapults all taken care of over here? Catapults is done. Go ahead and hit them on the flank. And that should be the end of this entire dwarf front. That's a really big dwarf right there. That's a huge dwarf. Enemy reinforcements are indeed approaching. It's not going to matter. I sincerely doubt that it's really going to do anything. Our lord is under attack. That's okay. I accept that. Where is he at, actually? Oh, shit. Yeah, let's go ahead and fire at that thing right there, because he's dropping bombs on our face, and I don't like just sitting here like a jackass while bombs get dropped on me. Where's my lord? Oh. He's back here, apparently fighting with gyrocopters. Huh. Okay, so that's a little bit of a problem. It's okay, he's got the health potion. Rockin' the health potion. Spiders, as soon as they circle around, they are sustained and taking damage. Alright, go get the crossbowmen real fast. I can't have them shooting the back lines right now. So who's fleeing? Oh, wow. Lost a bunch of orc boys right there. Oh, it's because they're leaders in the midst of the whole thing. Okay. That's not as bad as I expected. Could be worse. Yeah, get rid of the gyro bomber, please. Shoot that thing. Drag it down from the sky if you have to. I don't care what you do with it. Just get it out of my face for right now. And then you boys... Oh, here. Move the leader this way so that he's inside this other group instead of constantly being attacked from sides that he can't handle. As soon as you guys are finished with the crossbowmen, who actually are fairly well armed, I'm going to swing back through. And so I think we've wiped them out. Let's go ahead, and what I need right now is a big, big charge to the back of this flank here. And this is one of my favorite things in Total War. Right here is when you got that charge coming in, and then you get to watch the... Here it comes. Yeah, that good stuff. That really, really good stuff. And so they should actually, like, die to the last man right now. They should start dropping off very, very, very quickly. In the meantime, which unit is this? Okay, yeah, chase them from the territory. Don't let them regroup. I have no desire to fight the same battle over and over and over again. We actually did pretty poorly on that one. We probably don't want to fight with orcs. We probably don't want to fight with dwarves on a fair surface, but hey, We won it, and that's it. We are a low point cost army, and what that means is that our units, dollar for donuts, are cheap, which means they die very easily, which is what you would expect anyways. A smaller force of dwarves might be worth the same amount of points or the same amount of money as a larger force of orcs. We got over 1,000 gold from that little horde, so that's pretty cool. We took 95 dwarves captive. My suggestion would be our fightiness will go down if we do that. Let's replenish our units a bit. The Book of Asher, an arcane tome bound in ancient dragonhide, contains much wisdom of the conjuring and subjugation of spells. It gives us a Winds of Magic power reserve. Okay. A follower has been gained. Backstabber.
You don't like some git, then send in the backstabbers. They's like nasty little skulkers, but only meaner.
So there's my backstabber. Post-battle chance of stealing an item, plus 8%, so that's pretty cool. And then it looks like we also got a free hero. A dwarven artillery brigade was foolish enough to leave the safety of its keep, marching too close to the greenskin host. We smashed them, so we got the gambler's armor, and then we also got a free hero, which is a goblin big boss. Pretty cool stuff right there, because the goblin big boss can definitely be upgraded to be a pretty sick combatant. And so we got Ronald, the god of thieves, tricksters, and gamblers, armor plus 5, ward save 10. I don't know what that does. I think that means if somebody tries to like shoot you with lightning or something, you've got like a saving throw, but I don't know. I'd have to look up what ward save is. And he will more than likely be... There he is. He should be back here. And so he's a big boss. Underhanded poison strategy, the preferred tactics for the big bosses, although fighting is still an option. It's one that is typically left to the desperate. I do wish that you can right-click on any unit and it'll bring up this little browser, and actually I have no idea if this is actually going to show up in the video because it's like a weird overlay, so chances are you might not be able to see what I'm seeing right now. But anyways, you can right-click on any unit is my point, and it'll tell you everything that they can do once fully leveled and stuff like that. And it's a useful thing to take into account because it'll allow you to plan and figure out what you want to accomplish with your units. Who is that right there? Barag de Wazbag. That is for Scabby Eye. Does Scabby Eye only have that one territory? Because if they only have that one territory, we could totally backstab them right now and take it. And just be like, oh, this is mine now. Oh, he leveled up again. Man, this guy going through levels like crazy right now. We can give him a charge bonus. We can make his weapons better. We can make his melee attack stronger. I'll probably make his melee attack stronger. 70 melee attack means that he's going to start doing considerable pain to things when they try to stand against him. Either way, though, I think we're just about out of time in this episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode. Yeah, I knew they were going to come back after Valias. Oh, really? Why would you attack me with a force that small? Huh. Yeah, slaughter the captives, whatever. Run them out of here. I'll head back down to the south to defend our territory.
And yabbering time. Looks like we're gonna talk for now.
So they want to not... Ah, see, they know what we know. They made the AI made the exact same connection that I just made. Where he was like, there's kind of a big army down to the south of us, and I only have this one territory, so maybe we should make some kind of peace here. Yeah, I'll take the non-aggression pact, whatever. I might not adhere to it. I mean, we are orcs after all. We're not so good at this diplomacy shit. But we need to get back. I'm going to put him in marching stance, which is allow him to walk a lot further on his turn because we got to get back down south to Valias. But as I was saying, this is the end of the episode for me. My name is Splattercat. This is Total War Warhammer. I will see you all in future episodes. Having a lot of fun playing the game right now. Obviously not very good at it, but the point is just to revel in the extreme fun that is Warhammer. It's not really to be good at the game. I will see you all in future episodes. Bye, everybody.